Hey everyone, here's once more an online battle in Empire Total War. I'm playing against Alexandres78 and I'm playing as Austria, whereas he is playing as Prussia. Now you see my main force over here, mostly line infantry, in front of them Jaegers. I think I have one unit of Windbürsche Jaegers, then I have 2 units of Grenadiers on the sides. On the flank over here I have 2 units of cavalry, one of households and one of Hungarian hussars. On the other flank I have the same, also except no, I have cuirassiers and Uhlans. Then I have 2 units of mortars, one other of Hungarian hussars to protect them, along with the general's bodyguard. Now my opponent, Alexandres78, is playing as Prussia. He has mostly line infantry, I think, nearly all of his units. He has 24 pounders, which one of them is routing already. He has some cuirassiers. That's his army from close. There you can see my guys advancing. He also has some units over here in this forest. You can see some cuirassiers, but there's more which you'll see later on. Now I got my cavalry to just slowly walk closer to him on the flank, so when I need them they'll be close. That's why actually what you should be wanting to do with the cavalry, to just have it ready at the flank, so it doesn't have to run all the way from your artillery. It's just somewhere around here, ready to strike when you need them. Now you see our guys are nearly in place. They're shooting over here. They have 2 units of Prussian Jaegers by this forest, which I didn't see before. And they took out some of my Grenadiers quite a lot, and some of my Windbürsche Jaegers. But now that I realize they're counter-fired, and the Austrians have really good light infantry. Even the Jaegers have a range of 125, whereas Prussia, the only unit that has that range is the Prussian Jaegers, which are much more expensive. Now you see his main army is advancing towards mine, and so my light infantry is firing, and soon my line infantry is going to. Now they're shooting some volleys, and they're advancing closer. Now it's time for my volleys. Over here you see my households running into these Grenadiers and then turning off, because I got my Hungarian hussars in a big fight over here, and they're sort of very outnumbered. Now they're quite concentrating a lot of their guys over there. I threw some grenades here. Then my hussars mostly go out of the fight and into the Prussian Jaegers. But there's 9 of my guys left and they're mostly losing. Now my Grenadiers got a bit too close and started routing. But now the big shooting is going on, where we're shooting volleys, and so are they. Now I got some Grenadiers here advancing, running forward, and then dropping some grenades. There they land. Grenades are extremely effective when you have big clusters of enemies, which you then in one spot break off, and it's very damaging for the morale. Now you see the middle of them, the middle units have started routing, and so they're no longer a threat. And so I advanced a bit to make a small horseshoe around these two units, which started routing as well. Now over here I sent my other unit of Hungarian Hussars into this fight with their Courvoisier, but they are losing because they've already lost a lot of their men, and my guys are winning. Now you see they're forming this wing over here, which I'll counter with these guys, but I've got to get them straight onto the enemy so they don't get fired from the side and they themselves don't fire very well. Now they charge the Courvoisier into my grenadiers over here. My grenadiers are losing. Which I then counter using my cavalry, which I had ready over here. So I didn't have to bring it from all the way from on top of the hill, just here. Now I charged my guys in because they were really in a majority. And I sent the guys from this wing there as well. Now you see my Hungarian Hussars just triumphed over here. Now their grenadiers are throwing some grenades into this big cluster. So I really want to advance and attack them in melee. Now they threw another volley. But now you see I got the rest of the other wing to come in and join the melee fight over here. And I have my Hungarian Hussars come and take their Prussian Jägers out. What's left of them. Now two of my units are routing. It's probably because of the grenadiers. Now I have my cavalry here taking out the general's bodyguard. And that's one unit of Courvoisier and one of Uhlans. And that was the general. By now most of the units are routing, so it's fine. Here my Jaegers are still skirmishing them. I have them spread out, which decreases their casualties when they're under fire. So now I think all of the Prussians are routing, and so it's a victory. So I thank you for watching, and I'll be doing some more vids later on. Please comment and rate and subscribe if you like. So thank you, see ya.